You can price it low, create the frenzy.
Right. Have the market chase you.
Have the market chase you, and probably get above, maybe what you thought you were asking for.
Miss Panozzi.
Yes, Miss Roberts.
What would you tell a seller today who approached you saying, I want to sell my home and I heard it's still very much a seller's market and I want the top dollar for my house?
I'd say there are 3 pricing strategies. And pricing your home is a little bit of an art and a science.
Okay. Tell me more.
So the science is that we go out and do comparables, right?
Mm-hmm.
First thing people are going to do is they're going to look online to see what house is
What's my Zestimate?
What's my Zestimate, right? And Zestimate, while they're out there and people use it, you really have to look at what is in your local area.
Yeah.
And be very specific. A real estate agent, a good real estate agent will comp out your home based on what updates you've done to it, how much you've put into it, how old your house is, and other comparable houses in the neighborhood. So you want to make sure that you get a good baseline for your house.
Sure.
Based on science.
Right.
So some of that then comes into your gut too, right? So, if you've done a lot of updates, if you've got a new roof, a new septic field, a new appliances, top of the line appliances, you've got new countertops, you've got, updated bathrooms and kitchens, you've just put a ton of work into it. At that point, it's going to show really well.
Right.
And you may be able to come up a little bit higher, push the price on that. Contrary to that, if you haven't, if your furnace is 23 years old and you have your roof looking like the shingles are curling on it, you're just not going to get that. So you have to be realistic and go kind of by what your gut is telling you to. So, you can price it low. Create the frenzy.
Right. Have the market chase you.
And probably get above, maybe what you thought you were asking for. You can price it in the median and you can, it'll sell in today's market. With today we're seeing it could be on the market for 15, 20, 25 days. Livingston County is a little bit less than that. And then you can overprice it and it'll sit there and people will start to think,
what's wrong?
Why isn't it selling? Agents know it's overpriced, so they may take their client somewhere else because they know it's overpriced.
Or they might just throw a lowball offer to you because they know that it's sitting there and you're not getting the showings because it's overpriced.
Exactly.
And you could potentially get less.
Yeah.
I've actually had buyers with that strategy.
Yeah.
Before.
So you want to be careful. You want to, make sure you learn about, through your real estate agent, learn about the market, your market in your area, learn about the value of your home, and be realistic when you're pricing it. And, and then a lot of that has to do with the timing too. If somebody's selling and they need to get out right away, they're going to be more aggressive with their price. If somebody has a little, more time that they're looking for another place too, they might price it a little higher. So, there's a lot of variables that go in there. And it's really just a conversation with somebody to find out, what their needs and wants are when they're trying to sell.
So aside from pricing, what would you say because pricing's number one, the second most important thing for a seller to keep in mind or to do?
I would say to have it staged properly.
Okay.
I would say to, remove personal items from the house, remove anything personal for any clutter, anything like that, because people are going to be walking through the house and they're going to want to see it as they would, as they're with their stuff in it.
And that's something you kind of go over with your sellers personally and kind of give them suggestions on what to do, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As we go through the house. Making sure that, if there are odor smells from dogs or anything, smells are big, believe it or not.
Huge.
It's a big turnoff to people. So you have to be realistic. If you have pets, have somebody else come into your house and say.
Right. Somebody honest come to your house.
Somebody say, does this smell like pets? Do I need to do something here? Right. You just want to make sure that your house is picture perfect, ready to go.
Right.
because those are the ones that people are going to knock on first. And I will tell a seller too that based on your advice, it just like sticks in my head, is first 10 days, 10 showings. And if you don't, 10 showings in 10 days. And if you don't have an offer, then the market is going to tell you that it is overpriced, because usually within the first 10 days, you'll get at least an offer.
Right.
So
and
some interest.
That's in any type of market. If it's priced right. Priced right, shows right. And I know that when we do have a listing, I give my sellers all the feedback.
Yes.
So when I get a listing, I put it through our Showing Time app, that every single feedback that we receive automatically goes to the listing or to the seller. And I know some listing agents
are very honest.
Yes, some buyer's agents are very honest, but some listing agents will filter through those.
Yeah.
And I don't.
No.
Because I truly believe a seller needs to know the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes much better delivered when it's coming from somebody else.
This is true.
So we like honest feedback.
Yes.
And we give it. So,
yeah.
Good. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us today.
You're welcome.